Hi, in this video I'm going to show you some details about the step panel system I've created for Graphic River Diamond. In the step panel system I've included 3 styles with 6 different types and 3 colors. The 3 styles I'm talking about are the standard style, which is just your normal arrow separator, the big arrow style with this nice stylish separator, and the little arrow with a small arrow separator. Each of these styles come with 6 different types, and that's these ones you see here. A white version, a colored version, and then the same in a 4-step, slightly taller panel version. I've also included all of these in 3 colors. So we have the standard in 3 colors, blue, green, and red, and the same for the big arrow and indeed little arrow versions. Additionally, as an added bonus, I've included plastic versions of all of these that you see here. Now the plastic versions are just the max style, a little bit harder type of gradient on the buttons and the rollover and selection effects associated with them. All in all, adding in these variations as well as all the ones that come in the normal version makes over 100 different versions for you to choose from. As I just mentioned too, each one comes complete with at least one selection or rollover effect. These can be seen here. These are great for letting your user know which step they're on, or giving them a nice effect when they go over these buttons if you choose to use it like that. So let's go ahead and open up one of these files and see how they're organized and how they work. When you unzip your package, you should see something similar to this. First, I've organized it into colors: blue, green, or red. Let's go ahead and open a blue one. Now, as you can see here, we have our 2 options, the plastic card version or the matted version. This would be the plastic, and this would be the matted. I like the plastic version myself, so let's go ahead and open that one. And then we have our 3 different styles, the big arrow separators, the little arrow separators, or the standard basic separator. Let's go ahead and open up the big arrow version, since that's my favorite as well. And here we are. Zoom in a little bit. Alright, and these are the full-size images of the file. Now if we look, if I go ahead and pull up the grid, and I can do that by going up to View, Show, Grid, we can see that these are all lined up using the 960 grid system, so they'll be really easy to slice up. You can just do Snap to Grid. All you do is View, Snap to, and Grid. And when you want to export, it's as easy as that. You can do that, or you can do that. And if you look, they all line up very nicely with these edges here, like so. Let's go ahead and hide that. Let's take a look at the file organization and the rollover effects that are included for each step. It's not just one. I've included rollover effects for each of these steps. So let's start with this white version right here. And if you open it up, you'll see we have the numbered version right here, or the icon version. Let's go ahead and do the icon version. If you look here, we have our unselected. That's just this background right there, or just these, this text and the bar behind it. And we have the icons. So right in here, you can go ahead and swap out and put in your own icons. Now let's look at some of the selected effects. I go ahead and just unhide this layer group. We can see one of the selected effects. And as you can see, it's going to go ahead and desaturate, take away all the color from the other steps except the one that's selected. Let's open this up and see what's going on. We have 1 selected, 2 selected, 3 selected, 4, and so on. Now if you are going to change the icons, and you do want to use these selected or rollover effects, you're going to change the icons in this folder, but then you're also going to have to change the icons under each of these selected folders. Luckily, the files are organized nice and neatly, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Also, it's important to mention that the icons I used are from the Crystal project, and I've included, which are free, they're free icons, and I've included the link in my product description. One thing actually I almost forgot to mention is that these are resizable. That's an important feature, I'm sure, for everyone, that they do resize nicely. I've actually made them pretty big right now. They're full width at 940 pixels. That's using the 960 grid system and leaving 10 pixels of padding on either side. For more information about that, just click on the 960 grid system link in my product description. So let's go ahead and just show you how these do resize nicely. So I'm on the 5 steps, white, and let's go ahead and do this numbered one. Just select it, Control T or Apple T to transform. And if you just click and resize it to any size you want, you'll notice that the borders stay nice and thin. Nice 1 pixel borders, and everything else resizes pretty neatly. So you can make nice little mini versions of this as well if you would like.